How to prove pain and suffering in a personal injury case. Being by explaining that pain and suffering are non economic damage, meaning they compensate for intangible losses like physical pain, emotional distress, and loss of enjoyment in life, emphasizing that proving pain and suffering is crucial because this damage can significantly increase the value of a personal injury claim. Highlight that while pain and suffering are subjective and harder to measure than medical bills, they are still an important part of any personal injury case. Document your pain and suffering. Explain that keeping detailed record of the physical pain, emotional distress, and how the injury has affected daily life is visual. Suggest the audience maintain a journal documenting the pain, including the intensity of the pain, example mild, moderate, and service, the frequency and duration of pain, any limitation it caused in daily activities, work, or personal life, emotional effect such as anxiety, depression, or difficult sleeping. Encourage the audience to note any specific activities they can no longer participate in due to the injury. Example exercising, spending time with family. And second is medical records and testimony. Highlight the importance of medical records in proving pain and suffering. Medical documentation is essential for showing the severity of the injury and the treatment required. Mention that medical professionals may be able to testify about the physical pain the injury has caused and how it has affected the plaintiff quality of life. Explain that physical therapy, hospital visits, or ongoing treatments records can further substantiate claims for pain and suffering. Expert testimony. Explain that expert testimony from doctors, psychologists, or pain specialists can help prove the extent of the injury and its impact on the victim's life. Doctors can explain the medical effects of the injury, how it affects daily life, and the potential for long term pain or disability. Psychologists or counselors may testify about the emotional toll, the injury has taken, such as depression, anxiety, or trauma, suggests that having an expert speak to the long term impact of the injury helps us strengthen the case for pain and suffering. Lay witness testimony suggests using lay witness to testify about the injury effect on the victim life. These are individuals such as family member, friend, or co-workers who can speak to the emotional, physical, and social impact of the injury. These witnesses can describe how the victim pains has changed their behavior, activity, and relationship. Mention that juries or insurance adjuster may relate more to testimony from those who know the victim personally, as it humanizes the claim. Using photograph and videos, explain how visual evidence like photograph and videos can be powerful in showing the effect of the injury. This can include photos of visual injuries or a scare, videos showing the victim struggling with mobility, everyday tasks, or engaging in activity they once enjoyed. Mention that visual evidence can help convey the emotional and physical pain that might not be as easily understood through word alone. Recap the key steps to prove pain and suffering: documenting pain, gathering medical records, expert and lay witnesses' testimony, and using photographs or video. Remind the audience that pain and suffering are subjective, but with proper documentation and evidence, it is possible to build a strong case. Encourage them to consult with a personal injury lawyer to help gather the right evidence and ensure they get the compensation they deserve for pain and suffering. If you like this video, please subscribe this channel and share this video. Thanks for watching.